Hello, everybody. This is Donna Lovette, and we are now on day 4 of this 30-day momentum building experience, where the goal is for you to finish this 30 days with some serious momentum and some tools that will help you to go to the very next level of success. So regardless of when you start to watch this, that is still the goal at the end of these 30 days. So we've covered a lot of material so far. We've talked about setting some big, audacious, huge goals. We talked yesterday about how can you have faith to believe that you will accomplish those goals, because faith is important. If you don't believe you can accomplish it, then you won't even begin to seriously work on it. So we're going to spend a few days talking about how to get to that place where you know that you know that you know in your gut that you're going to be able to accomplish the goals that you've set. Today, we're going to talk about one of the keys. And you know what? I know that this is a goal, this is a key that you guys have heard about. It's not new. But my question is, how many of you have done it? So if you've never done these things I'm going to share with you today, my hope is that you will at least try one of them, if not more. Okay? Now, this one has to do with the whole topic of visualization. There is a Bible scripture that says that without a vision, the people perish. In another version, it says, without a vision, the people cast off restraint. That means you cast off control, you cast off discipline, you no longer are doing those things that you need to do to be successful. It is hard to stay focused and motivated if you don't see, if you don't have a vision of what you want to accomplish in your life. If you can't see it, you won't see it. If you don't believe that it's done already here and here, then you won't see it done here in your circumstances. So it's important. Faith is so important, and being able to visualize it is a key. There's a story about a husband and wife who desperately wanted children. And as the years began to progress, they began to doubt or have some, question about whether they were going to have children. And so at this point in their life, the husband is 100 years old and the wife is around 90. I'm talking about the story of Abraham and Sarah. And so one day, God sent a prophet to encourage them that they were still going to achieve a child. And Sarah even laughed because, yeah, is this possible? I mean, look at our age. But then one day, God had Abraham, walk outside and look at the stars. And he said, count the stars that you see. And as he began to count and realize they were innumerable, he said, as numerous as the stars are, that's going to be as numerous as your descendants will be. So he gave him a vision of what it was going to be like for him. So anytime he and Sarah would walk outside and look at the stars, they would recognize that this was the promise that God has made to them in terms of how many descendants that they were going to have. And that is exactly what happened, for them. So there are several ways that you can visualize your goals. One is a vision board. You've heard of that, right? Where you just take a poster and a poster board, and you put on it various pictures of the things you are believing for. So many testimonies of people who have looked at those goals and everything on their vision board came to pass for them. I have on my wall everything that I'm looking for. I have the car that I want to buy next. I have the financial goals right in front of me and all the things that I'm going to do when I accomplish those financial goals. I keep that in front of me. So when I wake up in the morning, it's the very first thing I see. So I'm encouraging you, if you've never done a vision board, to do it. It is effective. The second thing you can do is there is a saying that to write the vision down and make it plain. There's some value in writing your vision down. As a matter of fact, I remember seeing a survey where everybody who ever achieved anything successful in life, this was a step that they all did. At some point, they had the vision written down. So I want to encourage you to do that. Now, my mentor encourages us not to just write the vision down once, but he encourages us to set like an alarm clock or timer for 2 minutes every morning, and for 2 minutes to write down in detail your dreams and your visions and the things you want to accomplish, and how it's going to feel to do that. So just 2 minutes to do that. And what you're doing is you are bombarding your subconscious, because as you think in your heart, as you think in your subconscious mind, so is it with you. So you're not only reminding yourself consciously of your goals, but you are bombarding your subconscious mind so that eventually you can come to a place where you know that you know that you know that these are goals that you're going to accomplish. The third thing you can do is to verbalize it. Now, I'm someone who walks in the morning. Now, in the winter, this is going to be the first winter that I'm going to try to. I'm not someone who likes cold, but I got some gear. I mean, heated gloves, heated socks, all kind of things so that I can walk this year. But as I walk, I am affirming, confessing what I am believing to be true. And so I thank you that I am a multimillionaire now. I thank you that I have accomplished this or that. I thank you that I am able to attract this number of people on a monthly basis who come through my program and their life is changed as a result of it. And so I spend an hour, because I walk for an hour, every day. And so I confess what I am believing to have on a regular basis. So you see what I'm doing? I am engaging all of my senses. I am engaging my motor skills through writing. I am engaging what I see, through watching what's on my wall, and I am voicing it. But there's this other step that I do that if you've never done this, I would really encourage you to do it, and is to visualize your goals. So to close your eyes and to visualize what your life would be like if you walk into the fullness of everything you dreamed, and you let your emotions get in. How does it feel? What does it look like? What are you wearing? What are you doing that day? For example, if you're someone who's believing for a new home, then you close your eyes and you see yourself, and what kind of home do you want? What does it look like? What does the structure look like? What does the landscaping look like? You look at it in detail. I would visualize that. You may walk in your house. I mean, one of the things that I do is I look at my bank account and I see $1 million written in my bank account with a smile on my face of the financial freedom of knowing that not only do I see $1 million there, but I have earned $1 million on a regular basis. And then I'm believing monthly. And then I see the impact that it has on my family, I think about how it feels to be able to annihilate poverty for my family for generations to come. And I look at family members as they are walking in their purpose and their destiny, and they're living their ideal life, the dream life, and they're able to accomplish it. And not only my siblings, but their kids and their children's kids. And 10 generations later, people are still walking in prosperity and success because of the things that I put in motion while I was here. And I just visualize it and I see it, and I see it in detail. Take a few minutes to close your eyes and just feel what it would like, what it would feel like, what it would look like if you walked into your purpose, your destiny, accomplished the dreams that you have on your heart. Visualize it. That's a key that will help you to in your gut know that you know, because there'll be a day when everything in you says, I am now already a millionaire. I am already successful in everything that I am achieving. It's already done. And when you know that it's done, then it will be done. When you receive it as done here and here, it's just a matter of time before you're going to walk in the manifestations of it. So visualization, in whatever way you do it, is an important faith building key. So tomorrow I have a couple more that I'm going to share with you. So tomorrow I'm going to share another key. Before I share with you tips to success, you got to believe it. And so that's the reason why I'm spending so much time on your faith. So if you are watching me on YouTube, I want you to subscribe to my station, to my channel, and I want you to share with me which one of these visualization techniques you're going to use. If nothing else, do the 2-minute and writing, writing your vision down. But tell me which ones you have used or which ones you want to use. If you're watching me on Facebook, or if you're watching me on my own personal Facebook type platform, like it, and also share with me your comments. I look forward to seeing and hearing what you're doing and what you thought. I want to know what you thought about this message. So again, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey from destiny to dynasty. That's where we're going, guys. And I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Until then, guys, be blessed.